Yes. Are we in? Note to self. Turn fan down.
Sorry.
You go careful there now, my love. Turn that fan down, baby. Yes. Are we in? Are we in? Yes, we're in, yes. What's good, everybody? We're not through the Badger today. We're going El Loco. The Badger's still in and on and over here, but he's not in use. We're not utilising him because I've got two setups, because I've got Sky on computer, so I've been up this morning trying to work it out how the best way to do it. And I believe I've soused it. So the best way to do it is to have my other computer, and then I can still get on Sky, because the problem is when I try and use the software that I'm using, nobody cares about this, but when I'm trying to use the software that I'm using, it goes tits up because the software doesn't kick in. So yeah, smash a like for me, guys. Let's go through the lineup. The lineup has been announced. Elan Meslier, silent S in net. Jayden Bogle, obviously right back you would presume. Sam Byram, left back you would presume. Pascal Struijk, centre back Struijk. Centre back you would presume. Joe Rodon, centre back you would presume, or Rondon, depending on how you look at it. Then we've got Joe Rothwell and Ayo Tanaka in centre mid, as you would presume. Oh my word. And then we've got Manor Solomon out wide. We've got Dan James out wide. Aronson in the middle, central, and then Peru up top. So does that mean Nonto's been dropped in that case? That is a turn up for the books. A lot of people have been calling for that, to be fair. So maybe, you know. Oh my. Maybe that's. I don't know. It's a pretty big decision, that. So he's gone with Dan James and Solomon ultimately out wide. Solomon's been getting a lot of stick, as we all know, recently. Rightly or wrongly, probably more wrongly than rightly, in my opinion. He coming back from injury or whatever, it was always going to be a tough ask. Peru up top, which I'm happy about. I think he gets plenty of goals. Then on bench, we've got Darlo, DeBayo, that young lad defender. Wibbling Wobber gets onto the bench. He played 90 minutes in for the internationals the other day. Crew, obviously young centre mid lad. Gilly Avogi, centre midder. Ramazani makes the bench again, which is good. Nonto bench, Joseph bench, Bamford bench. So quite a strong bench going forward. You've got obviously in every position now we've got an experienced footballer, haven't we? But albeit centre back, it's wobbling Webber. But then you've got the young Crew, which is everybody's banging on about him. Julia Vogie, who's good coming off at bench. Ramazani, who we want back. Nonto, who's very good. Joseph, who's very good. Bamford, who's very good. So that is a strong bench going forward. This is what we've been on about for ages about the strength at squad. Yes, Joe, looking great up, lads. Looking good for a good 3-1 to the mighty Leeds. Oh my lord, no Willie today. I know. Turn up for books, but I've said from the start of the season, rightly or wrongly, he's gonna be wanting to play Solomon. I think it'll be part of the deal that Solomon plays most of the games, if not all the games, so when he's available. I know Joe Depp, he got 90 minutes. To be fair to Faki, he wasn't over at moon about that, was he? He wasn't delighted that he'd played him for 90 minutes. He said that he come back and his knee had flared up a little bit, but obviously, if he hadn't played barely a minute, it's a bit wild to get him in for 90 minutes. But it's a strong starting lineup, that, isn't it? Mez, Silent S, Bogle, Byram, Struijk, Rodon, Rothwell, Tanaka. That's a really good. If that were if you take Firpo out, obviously, Bogle's a new signing. But if that were your back seven, did my maths right there, yeah. So Mez, Bogle, Byram, Struijk, Rodon, Rothwell, Tanaka. You'd be pretty happy with that just as your back seven. And then, we'll talk about going forward in a minute, but ultimately, then, we've got Firpo's out of that. Gruev's obviously out of that, and Ampadu's out of that. So that is, when they get back from injury, that is one heck of a squad, isn't it? Julia Voggy on bench, who can definitely do a job at this level. I think, to be fair, he's buzzing to be here, isn't he? I think we spoke about it before, but it'll end up being Tanaka and Ampadu in centre mid, which I think is a bit harsh on Rothwell, but I just think Ampadu will come back into the side. I've just been watching women's football, Man U versus Chelsea. I don't know why they don't just shoot on sight, because every shot seems to go in. So let's have a bit of a chat about Swansea. There were some concerns today that game would get called off, because obviously we're at, who got called off yesterday? We're at Blackburn that got called off yesterday. It's been postponed, and there were talks that, apparently, the big stadium that is wherever Swansea is, whatever their stadium's called, apparently will be able to withstand it. Obviously the game is going ahead now, they won't cancel it 50 minutes. Well, they would, but I think they're more than well aware that they can get, they know before 50 minutes before game whether it's going to be windy or not. So yeah, there were no chance of it getting called off. We're going to do a quick shit vid and sort of have a bit of a laugh, but I know everybody can get a bit radgy when I put some clickbait on, so I didn't risk it. Andy Rowe. Jack, at what stage does anxiety fear kick in ending a live stream to make it look seamless? I don't think I can ever get rid of that, Andy, can I? I've got to keep it real. I've got to make sure that it always looks like I don't know how to end it. And truth be told, I don't know how to end it. I'm getting better at it, but there's two ways of ending it, and one doesn't give you an option, and the other one does give you an option. So I always get them mixed up. So if I click end, and then I get the option, I think, oh shit, and it goes into like a back window. It's very strange. So thank you, but thank you for joining me, Andy, because it's the first time you've dropped in without sort of saying in a video, in the follow-up video, saying, oh, I didn't realise you'd gone live. So I said there were no excuses, and long behold, there's been no excuses. Some crazy results yesterday. Borough beat Oxford 6-2, didn't they? That must have been a bit of a game. And Plymouth love it in last minute. They got a result again in last minute. Luton beat Hull. Luton have finally got a win. Luton have been cack this year, haven't they? Don't know where they are in the league now, to be fair, but yeah, Luton are 16th. They've only won 2 of the last 5, lost 2, drawn 2. Everybody loses 2, everybody draws 1, everybody loses 2. That is literally like the league, isn't it? Like looking at Swansea, they've drawn 1, won 2, lost 2, last 5. Stoke lost 1, won 2, drawn 2. It's always like, it's so inconsistent, this league. It's crazy. Sheffield obviously slipped up yesterday to Coventry. Coventry half decent side, but they're 17th in league, so they're all decent sides. This is what we're on about with run of results. Like, we can go top at league today, obviously, but the running's never the way that you sort of look at it, is it? It never works out the way you want it to. You get a decent result like we did last year a lot, and then we'd go somewhere pretty cack, and then Leedsy. Behave yourself, Andy. Man City they have collapsed past few games, but I do think Pep will sort it out, to be fair. And they're still second in league, which is, in fairness, pretty mint in that sense that, if you can lose sort of 5 games on bounce, I know they're not all in Premier League, but to then still be top at league's pretty good achievement. To still then be second in league is a pretty good achievement. If you lost that amount of games, traditionally, but then obviously, they garner that many points early doors. I just think they'll pick the form back up. Yesterday's game, I don't know if anybody watched it, but it was a weird game. They started really well. First 10 minutes, they were excellent. And then they could have been 2-0 up, but Ireland missed a couple of chances, and then before you know it, it's a different game, isn't it, evidently. I don't know when the coverage starts for Leeds. I don't know why they do this. Just get on with coverage. Peacock White City will pull it back. They always do, yeah. Be interested to see what happens. Because obviously Guardiola signed an extra year contract with them, didn't he? The other day. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with him. Sunderland drew 1-1 with Millwall. So that just proves that Millwall, everybody was saying about that result we got. Well, Millwall, a difficult team to beat. 8th in league. They've not lost in the last 5 games. Won 3, drawn 2. You know, that's about as good as form as you can be. And there's only Sheffield in better form, really. I would imagine. Looking through, they've won 4, drawn 1 in the last 5. We've won 3, drawn 1, lost 1 in the last 5. So win today. You know, we're back at it. No pun intended, Andy. Love it. They'll just get a quick pep talk and they'll be back at it, won't they? Curse of the international breaks. Obviously, Farker mentioned that it was sort of brought up. Well, it wasn't brought up as a curse of the international break, but just sort of suggesting that you sort of throw him back into it. But we should be all right. He's had a couple. He said he's happy with the amount of sessions that he's had. I think they only got 2 full sessions in, but still better. A much longer interview off him as well. Other day. These past few interviews, I think it's just because there's that many games, like when you get playing. So I think, you know, they're like 20-minute interviews normally, whereas that one were about 35-40 minutes, so it were a bit longer. But to be perfectly honest, and I mean this in the best way possible, because I think you should keep media to an absolute minimum, I truly do. But he just waffles on, in fairness. I don't think he's, you know... Well, yeah, he just waffles on. He just sort of like answers questions forever. Schmidt's out, isn't he? So that's why Schmidt's not on bench, for anybody wondering. Obviously, the stats man, the Leeds United man, he's he'll be livid with that. But that, in fairness, might be a decent shout as to why he's not been starting games or playing in games. You know, he's only been getting a few minutes, hasn't he? Do you reckon Nonto's picked up a knock during internationals, or do you reckon it's actually a decision that Farker's made? I'm not sure, to be honest. Not sure I don't know whether he's rotating them front lads in general. Oh, brilliant, my feed's just kicked me off. Wonder if Clockwatcher and Mr. Batchers will grace the Badgers set today. The Clockwatcher's alright, he's decent, he's quite funny. But Mr. Baldwin's crazy, to say the least. Good afternoon, Jack from Dublin. Going top today, marching on together. Let's go, boy! Yes, top at Pops today, boys. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to Ellen Road on Wednesday and say we are top of the league, say we are top of the league. I can't wait. Be mint. Joe Depp says, think he's just resting Nonto. Yeah, I honestly think he's rotating. He might have picked up a little bit of a knock. He might not have come back absolutely 100% or whatever, you know, and Solomon is sat there. I don't know. I keep saying it. I'm boring myself with it, but I just think there'll be a bit of an agreement with Tottenham where if he's fit, sort of has to be playing. But I don't think Farke will go down that line. But there's an element. I do think we're kind of lucky to have him. Not lucky to have him. That's too much to say. Lucky to have him. See if there's all popping on Twitter. Smash a like, kids. Let's get these likes up. Get that algorithm going. I got told off for asking for likes the other day. I got told off for asking for them. Someone says, isn't it a bit hypocritical that you're now asking for likes when you... And I'm like, when have I ever said all about, you know... I'm not asking, like if you want to like, you know. I missed it. Is D James up? No, Dan James has started, Joe Depp, so it's Solomon Aronson and Dan James across front, and obviously Peru up top. Joe Blackburn's blocked you, has he? I didn't think Joe Blackburn blocked anybody, to be fair. Covering for Jay, what, on the channel? Are you getting cover for channels now? That seems a bit insane to me. Like, oh, you wouldn't cover us, would you? You won't fill in for us, would you? Do shift with us. I hope Peru bags early today. Get everybody off his back a bit. Tell you what, that Norwich fella's banging goals, and into that Sains, Borja Sains, he's got 11 goals. It's interesting, really, because, like, you know, there's always like a shit team. Like Norwich are 13th, and he's highest goal scorer with 11. That Sains. I think it's just because any game that he's won, they've won 4 games of Norwich out of 16. So I think it's just any game that's won. They must, literally integral to him. They haven't won a game in the last 5, so it's. Then that Madger for West Brom, he's next at 10, and they're obviously 6th. But again, they're not winning games. You know, they've won 1 of the last 5, drawn 4 of the last 5 of West Brom. They drew again yesterday. They're so boring. And people were, calling for Corberan, which I just can't get made around, but none of my business. I get the Bielsa link or whatever, but he don't play a single. I mean, people say he don't have the squad. If he had the squad, he'd be lighting it. I actually think that's the way the boring man plays. I don't know if there's out win on to Andy or whether this is the discussion. I don't know whether he's injured or he's obviously not injured, but he might have picked up a knock while he was away on internationals. He might have just come back, not 100%, or they might just be in rotation. I'm not ruling out rotation with these front 3. Big game for Peru today. I think if he don't bag, I think he switches it up again, to be honest, on Wednesday. Straight into Wednesday, it's. I mean, my guy. Nomto's still 3rd on assists. Which I keep telling everybody, but nobody cares about assists for some reason. But you've also got to think about, when you're driving forward, like goal scoring opportunities when you haven't necessarily been the assist. There's more to it. Can you imagine how many goal involvements Messi's got, and then how many like assists and goals Messi's got, which is just unfathomable. But then can you imagine how many goals and assists, or how many assists he's assisted the assister with? So there's a lot of balls in the way Messi, where he plays like a world class ball into box, like quite out wide, and stall defenders are just buffering. They don't have a clue what's going on, and then it gets squared across and it's a tap in. So there must be. I'm sure there's a stat for that, to be fair, with the sort of goal involvements, or not necessarily goal contributions, but goal involvements. I believe Jury's on the honeymoon. Joe Blackburn berates the chat in a denial in a Daniel Farker prompt. Yeah, he likes dropping in. He's a nice lad, is Joe, though. He's funny. He stands up for what he believes in. Did you know they do a stronger version of San Miguel in Tenerife? No, I did not know that. No, I did not. On that note, I'm going to crack a can open. San Miguel. Oh, it's gone everywhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why has that happened? It's been sat there for about 15 minutes. Oh, I'm soaked. What a bag. Oh, I'm soaked, man. Why has that happened then? Oh my word! It's been sat there for because I don't know. It's freezing, and then it's red hot in this room. Oh my god! That is not how I wanted to have my first swig. Good lord! Straight to my head. Oh, it's gone straight to my head as that. Oh, for fuck's sake! Nobody do it how he does it. They're still on about women's football here, which I've not got a problem with women's football, but can we get on with... Why don't they do any build-up with championship games? Unless I'm on the wrong channel, which I'm also not ruling out. Good to have Ramazani back on bench as well. When Ampadu and Gruev get back, it'll be like a new signing, won't it? So they're on about Faki are on about like December time for Ampadu. We didn't mention Gruev. I think Gruev's probably a little bit further away. JT won't like that, Andy. See, I bet JT's never going to block you, is he? I don't understand this blocking culture. Take a chill pill, Jill. Everybody just chill on it. It's just a bit of YouTube, innit? You got to take rough with smooth, you know. And I actually think, you know, the big channels that get like worried about stuff, and I don't just mean Leeds, I just mean in general, like blocking people on YouTube. The big channels are like, you really have to take it then, because then it's like you're even more like, I don't know, thin-skinned with it. If you, you know, I've got like 20 people watching now, right? And if 5 people dislike me, which is probably realistic, 15 people like the channel, 5 dislike that. That's a worse proportion. If you've got 1,000 people watching, you know, you've got 800 people liking you, 200 people disliking you, say. You gotta, you know, you gotta take it. I don't know. I think it's worse when, you know, I don't get comments don't particularly come flying in, but when they do, if it's a hateful one, you know, you'd think that would resonate more, but I don't know. It's only a bit of fun, innit? Who cares? I'm going to try drink this again without it attacking me, see how I get on with that. Oh, it's gone all over my fucking shorts. Shorts. Has anybody got the Christmas jumpers on? The Christmas jumpers for their for the big day there where we go top. Nonto's on bench, Andy. I had to work that out. It's like hanging around my mate that way, like, yeah, I'm afraid to miss gypsies. Go for a gypsy's kiss. I'm in battle cruiser. Boozer. I need to check this feed here because I'm getting slightly concerned that it's on the different channel. I don't know why they just never do any build up to all. What time's Liverpool game? Is that started? Have a deek here. Or does that start at 3? It'll start at 3, won't it? I would imagine. Oh no, it started. Man City getting battered yesterday. Yes, Town Fan Channel. Do you do a YouTube, dude? We'll have to. What do you call it? We'll have to bump heads and do a season review. Be interested to see how you're getting on. Because to be fair, I don't really know how you're doing. Big win yesterday, 5th. I've not stayed on top of it really. 9 points off top. Wickham obviously top, but Wickham and Wrexham going at it. How's it? Yeah, we'll have to bump heads if you fancy it. I believe in Solomon. He's just after a long. When you get it started, lad, let us know and we'll do something. I believe in Solomon. He's just after a long injury. I honestly believe in Solomon, which I get stick for, but I just think, you know, whether or not. I think it was Luke on Twitter the other day. He said a lot rests on like how well he performs in terms of us going up. He could play a massive part for us. You know, people are instantly extremely keen to write him off. 6 unbeaten for Huddersfield, Bosch. On your way up. Unfortunately, we'll be off up as well, lads. So hopefully we won't cross paths. We'll get you sent into the Championship, and then when we come down year after, we'll meet you. No worries, brother. Hard league to get out of, though, isn't it? All of them. All these lower, like League One and Championship, is just horrendous. It's so hard to get out of. Luckily, obviously, we've got a lot of funds at the minute. But if we don't go up this year, it's it'll get a bit edgy. We really will. I mean, we lost a lot of players this year, but there'll be loads out the door. $50,000. Does JT have 50,000 followers on X? Shit league. To be fair, I don't want to be down here for another year, but I have enjoyed winning plenty of games. It is quite enjoyable. As mint as the Premier League is, and I'm aware that this fizzles out, and then you end up getting beat a lot in the Championship, and then you become shit, and then you just shit in a shit league. But winning plenty of games has been nice, but obviously that can't go on forever. We have to go up, or the club will plateau. Southampton have been cack, haven't they? It's awful for teams going up. I'm hoping it's survival next year, isn't it? Go top at league today, survive next year. Just might. To be fair, they're normally full of energy, out, full of spunk. So if we and invest a bit well, like do some decent investments rather than going for the Rodrigos of the world that everybody loves and these marquee signings that everybody bangs on about. Get some proper solid Premier League footballers. See if we can get in. Sorted, Peacock. I'll get back to you when I've got a chance, lad. Always a warm welcome over here, mate. You're in a safe space over here. We're all right, us boys. It's a relaxed environment, sir. Leeds United is live. I wonder if I can play that without getting in trouble. With Ayo Tanaka now playing for Leeds, have any random Japanese fans subscribed to any Leeds contenders? Probably, but they've not subscribed to me. But they do normally have big followings, don't they? Oh, Liverpool have gone 1-0 up here. Were he Japanese? I can't remember that lad. I can't remember that lad's name, but he was quality. Son. That's not who I was on about, because he's a bloke with blonde hair. But Son's Southampton there. That is so bad. What are they doing? Oh, it's so bad. Is that? Goalkeeper's rolled it out. There's literally 3 players around this centre back, and then centre back clanks it. That is so bad. That is so bad. It's a nice little finish, but yes, Starks. I from Norway. I from Leeds, mate. Yes. What do you reckon today, lad? Big win today. Craig Avis, good morning, Jack lad. Yes, sir. Not sure it's morning, but I'm happy with it. It might be morning where you are. It might be morning if you've just woke up. That's the question, people's mornings. Is it your morning if you work nights? Is that your morning? For the psyche. Speak of the devil, one from Norway. Yeah, we get Odolo from Norway. We get Odolo from Australia. A couple of Americans watch it. I've not had any Japanese in yet. A tough win, A Starks reckon. Yeah, we got this, brother. Man City have shit the bed. Proper. Yeah. I kinda like Man City, to be honest. I just on the basis that I hate Man United. Yeah, but as I was saying, Son's got a big following, hasn't he? That Ji-Sung Park that used to play for Scummy, he had a big following. I'm trying to think of I don't know whether Tanaka's really been at that level, but if we go into Premier League, I bet he will garner some of his country's support. Craig Avis in Florida, yes, we are in America. We're global, baby! Mr. Worldwide! Have I asked the chat, Mike? Have you asked your chat where they're from? The chat is not from anywhere. It's from my computer, innit? It's from my hard drive. But I'm trying to be jovial. But no, I've not asked. But now we are finding out. So we're coming in from Florida. We're coming in from Norway. Have we got anywhere else? Even if you want to make it up, I'll shout it out. Southampton are in. Good save from everybody's favourite keeper in the world, Kelleher. Get Kelleher in the door. That has to be the first signing of the season next year. Get Kelleher in the door. Yeah, alright then, yeah. He's not coming, boys. Peacock Whites lives in Newcastle. We'll take it. Yes, Mark Newell, love it. Absolutely love it. That's the score. The score's on the doors. That's what it was last year. I'm going to make this chat thing bigger. I'm going to attempt to anyway. Is that making it bigger? That was the score last year, wasn't it? So here's for hoping, Mark Newell. You'll take it all day long. All day, OJ. It was 4-0 last year. I can't actually remember who. Let's have a look who wrote score sheet last year. I seem to remember. Did Parisley score? Because I feel like did he score early on? I'm sure it was 4-0. 4-0. Fucking, I forgot about Somerville. Yeah, 4-0. 13th of Feb. Somerville 8 minutes. Peru 10 minutes. I knew there were a couple of early goals. This was the game on it where we just ran away with it. We're at a night game. I feel like it was a night game. And we just ran away with it. And then the second half were a bit drab. Somerville got one in 8 minutes. Then Peru got, I think it was like 8 yards out, if I remember rightly. 10 minutes. Then Nonto 35 minutes. Nonto 72 minutes. That's a bit of a shame not to have Nonto in, really. What were home fixture? Can't find home fixture. What's occurring here? Two all. Oh no, sorry, that's 2018. What are we doing here? I can't find. Can anybody remember home fixture last year? 4-0 away from home. I can't remember home result. I presume we did double over them just on the basis that we beat pretty much everybody, didn't we? I think it'd be easier than that. Swansea Leeds previous results. I've got the 4-0 one. I know that one. Head to head. Here we go. Agree. I don't want it from 1972. Yeah, we beat them at home 3-1. So we did double over them as anticipated. And I sorted it out, Andy, you see. I do, nobody do it how I does it. It just takes me a bit of time, as you well know. It takes me plenty of time to sort stuff out, but once I've sorted it, I'm in and I'm on and I'm over. Not long now, boys. 20 minutes to kick off. Craig, I've slow been here since we got relegated-ish 2003, and I hate it. I've been away since the 90s. Since the 80s. Yeah. Been a long week, Martin. Martin, how's it going, lad? Been a long weekend waiting for the game. I hope the lads put on a show. I know, it's been a long weekend getting to Sunday in general. But it's also been... I cannot stand the international break. But it ain't actually that bad in terms of, like, you know, it's just a weekend off of it, really, isn't it? But then getting to Sunday's been like... But, I mean, said that as well, it's less rushing about on Saturday because I work Saturday mornings, so it's like I'm running around like a maniac trying to get back for it. Like, I'm worried about this half-1 game to Blackburn. That might sting me, you know. CB, I'm from Leicester. I'm enjoying watching them struggle. Cooper in. You're literally from Leicester, or you just live in Leicester? You're Leicester. You're from Leicester and you're a Leeds fan, I presume. Presuming out. Bob Opan, no, neither minion has, no, none of them are with me. What's your record number for a live watch along? I ain't got a Scooby-Doo, Andy. Truly, I have not got a clue. I'm not trying to be funny. The watch alongs are dominated by just Joe Arthur, so it's hard to compete with Joe, but, you know, I'm not trying to compete with Joe, so nobody do it how he does it. We do it for the love, don't we? Might as well be online. Normally, prehistorically, I won't bother. I'd just be like, I'll just watch it at home and, you know, sometimes fall to sleep while I'm watching it, but it's nice to have a beer with boys, isn't it? Keeps me out at Boozer as well, ironically, because I'd have gone to the pub today. Southampton are in again here. Liverpool look a bit shaky. Yeah, keeps me out at Boozer, because Sundays can get a bit out of hand, I always find, and then I feel like dirt for work. I did an afternoon with Nigel Benn last Sunday in Ilkley, and it was the owner of the building. He was leaving. It was his last night, so he says, "Oh, you're staying around for a few beers?" And you know, like, it's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll have a few beers," and then, oh, bad. And I just thought, I'm not doing this anymore. Well, I will do it again, but I'm not, you know, I'm away with our John, my brother, next year. I'm looking forward to that. I'm just going to keep it to occasions, I think. Although that was an occasion, because it's the end of an era. Although it's reopening, and I'm back there on Thursday, to be fair. But, oh my word, is that a pen? Pen for Southampton. Oh my days. Robertson. He's not been great this year, you know, Robertson. It's end of an era for some of these players. And I love Walker, but he looks like you can get at Walker a lot recently. I think when you're rapid, not that Robertson's rapid, he's fast, but I just think when you lose a yard when you're a fullback, you're dead. Oh, it's not going to get given. It's on edge at box. Is that online? How's it work? Robertson's foot's on. Oh my word, this is close, this, boys. And Bob. This is, I don't know how it works. Oh, well, Jamie Carragher thinks it's just outside, but he would do, wouldn't he? But if, basically, the Southampton player's foot, I don't think's on the white line. But Robertson's foot's maybe is on the white line. That is the most mentally close thing I've ever seen. But they're saying here that if VAR don't know, they won't change it. Oh, I think it's a pen. But I don't know the rule. But I thought it was on the lines, a pen, isn't it? He's give the pen. I don't know why I'm supporting Southampton, but yeah, Andy Robertson's foot was on line. There we go. Let's see what Keller is all about then. We have to sign Kelleher. There's nobody else in the world that we need more than Kelleher. There we go. He steps up. Oh, a little weird run up. Oh, he saved it as Kelleher. Rebounds in! Ah, Kelleher. Yeah, a poor penalty that, to be fair. I'm so sick of Kelleher hype, so but that'll only and his slot kicking off. Get up. My comments aren't caught up here, guys, so hang on a second, let me refresh this. I think I've got a few comments in during that melee. Here we go, yeah. Mountains of snow, dear. Snow, can't speak. Can't spec. What really bugs me on a Leeds headline comment, the article isn't revealed until towards the end of the passage. Sounds like a euphemism. Jack, born in Leicester, I live there and I've always supported LUFC. Good lad. Get up, CB. Nigel Ben the Boxer, yes indeed, Andy. On the line is in, says A-Stock. Yeah, I thought it was, but the jeopardy there was, I didn't know. Well, yeah, I suppose his foot's... Oh, he's done it again, it's keeper. Oh, my word, they've got away with that one. Sweet Lord. CB, Andy, on Leeds Live, sometimes the headline isn't even mentioned in the article. It is mental when they do that. You're flicking through and you're like, well, where's... And then it, like, moves. You have to move it on. And, like, you're looking... And then it's ending, it's all comments at the bottom, whatever. And I'm like, what? You know, people going about me doing clickbait. You know, at least I mention the nonsense that I'm talking, like if someone says, oh, Meslier, whatever, it's like at least I will mention it. Like even if I say, oh, that's just clickbait and I'm just messing about, but it has to be mentioned, doesn't it? I'm happy for a bit of clickbait. It's helped to drag you in. It saves you a couple of minutes. Craig Avis, is Ben still DJ? No, he's not, mate. No, he's not. He loved it though. He loved Alt Funky House and that. I think he loved Sesh, didn't he, Ben? I think there's no doubt about that. But yeah, he does a lot of work. Apparently, he's in Australia. He does a lot of work for like trying to get men off of drugs and sex addicts and all that lovely stuff. But I never, to be brutally honest, I never particularly. I mean, obviously, I'm too young to watch Ben and Eubank live or whatever, but I'm more of a Eubank man traditionally. I always thought Ben were a bit of a nasty guy, but if you're not nasty, the bloke was an absolute monster. If you don't have that edge, you're not going to be very good at boxing, are you? So I don't really know what some people expect off of people. It's like, oh, you were right nasty bastard, like, yeah, do you reckon? Yeah. Goes into literally 12 rounds of 3 minutes worth of fighting. You ever been in a fight? Fights last about 25 seconds, and then you want them to be over within about 2 seconds. Can you imagine doing it for 3 minutes, sitting down, then getting back up and going, right, I'm going to go do that again for 3 minutes now, and maintaining... I know it's just, who they are, but to want to do that, and when the going gets tough, I'd just be like, oh, why? Do you know what I mean? And I've got an ego, that I feel like I'd try to back myself a bit, but no, I couldn't do it. Was it Ben who was called the Dark Destroyer? Yes, indeed, sir, it was. He didn't actually call himself that. They were on about that the other day. There were a few articles of him, and somebody picked Dark Destroyer, and he went with that. Emma Oliver, how's it going, brother? Alright, lad. Hello, Jack and fellow Leeds fans. Solomon has to perform today. Steve Collins was the proper boxer. Beat Eubank and Ben anyway. All Leeds, aren't we? Well, Collins never got... I agree on Solomon, by the way. He does have to perform. But I think he will do. Steve Collins never really got... Still don't get much respect off of him, to be fair. Not that he don't. I just think they all... I think, you know, the way... I don't know. I don't think he was taken particularly serious, were he? But, you know, he beat them all. It was his era, really, when you look back at it. But I don't think he beat... Did he beat him in the prime? I'm not sure he beat him in the prime. I think he might have beat Eubank round his prime, but I think Ben were a bit later, were it? Or I might have that wrong, so my history's not my strong point with it. But I feel like he beat Eubank when Eubank had not been beat, but he beat Ben when Ben had been beat. I mean, Ben got beat before Eubank, which I didn't know. He'd actually lost... I think he'd lost a fight before that. Or he'd been certainly chinned. Food for thought. Whoa! Southampton in again there. Robertson getting a bit leery on penalty area again. He's loving it. He's absolutely zoning. Needs to watch himself. Crazy Robertson. Nice to see you boys chatting away. ICB, I'm banished from Leeds lately for saying let's go Trump. It's only banter. How can you... What do you mean you banned? Martin Bazant, which is the best second name I've ever heard. If that's your real second name, please let me know, because it's brilliant, is that? I'm going to make a track called Bazant. Farke is ball picking Solomon. If he doesn't perform, the usual people go in at Farke. Absolutely, exactly, mate. I know. He has, it's... You know, and people don't know, do they, about stuff, so, like... You know, like with Schmidt, for instance, who's got a hernia, you don't know that that's not playing a pretty big part in why he's not been playing. And then we get people coming in on Farke saying, Schmidt has to be inside, like, why is he not getting any minutes, all this stuff? Well, you don't know that he's easing into the club and he's also not fully fit. There's more goes on. This idea as well that Farke just is too stubborn to just like accept. Does nobody remember that he had Rutter up top all last season, start of last season, and then everybody was saying he won't accept that he's not a centre forward and all this stuff, and then he ended up in number 10 role. Then everybody just shuts up. But Farke didn't do that because the fans said so. He did that because that was the right thing to do. I think he looked at it. There might be stuff going on. Joseph wasn't ready, Warwick. He might have preferred the idea that Peral Parisley was in that 10 role. He probably thought that would work better than it did. And again, you know, at the start of the season, that's what we were playing, and Peru got a few goals. He was playing decent in that 10 role. It just is what it is. There's a lot to it. I like my man Faka. Why wouldn't I like him? Oh, Leeds lately. What? How can you ban? I thought you meant Leeds lately with on the article. Have I got this mixed up? I didn't know there were Leeds lately on. Or do you mean the YouTube channel? I've played myself. What's he banned you for saying let's go Trump for anyway? Like, even if you support Trump, which I don't want to start talking about politics, it's got nothing to do with us. And if it does have something to do with you, if you are American, then you can support whatever you want. I don't get people that do that. I just don't. I can't fathom it. Falling out over, like, liking Donald Trump. Like, are you not even allowed to find Donald Trump funny then? You're not even like, I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy world. But people are just so emotional. And then they put themselves, as I keep saying, online and expect everybody just to go, oh, what a lovely mister, what a lovely mister. Oh, yeah, everything, let me agree with you about everything. Why? Put whatever you want in comments, couldn't give a shit. I honestly couldn't care less. All I'm after is the engagement. It's truly. Like, and then when people come on like Baldwin's at World going like, oh, you take my comments down, you delete my comments. Like, no, I don't. That YouTube deletes them. YouTube deletes the comments if they think it's aggressive or whatever. They delete them. So I can't even respond to them. And then sometimes, which is the most mental one, when the comments there, I go to respond to it and it won't let me respond because it thinks the feed's hateful. They're like, well, no, they're hating on me. They're having a go at me. They're being nasty to me. Surely I have the right to respond to their nastiness. And it won't let me because I'm fueling the fire. But it's like, well, this is my channel. They started it. I can't even respond. Crazy. I think Eubank was older, maybe wrong. I think they were both on the way out. I'm sure. I'm sure they were, but that again, that don't take all away from him, does it? It's that's how it is. You can only face people when they're, when they're at whatever they're at, can't you? You've got a hernia, Joe. Are you all right, lad? To be honest, A-Stalk says, to be honest, I think we're lucky to have Farker. I don't think we're lucky, but that's not me disagreeing with you necessarily, because I'm happy that he's here. But I think it's a mutual. I think it's quite mutual. We've got a super chat here. Best players sold and injured. Look where we are, marching on together. Sean Murray, thank you for the super chat, dude. You absolute ledge. I'm not too sure what you mean though. Best players sold and injured. Look where we are. Oh, you mean in terms of like going top at league today and we got rid of Somerville, Rutter, Gray. We're in good shape. I'm presuming that's what you mean because I know you're a positive Leeds fan. You're not one of these ones that, even though we go top today, still kick off about it somehow. Right, must be getting towards. So 5 minutes, 6 minutes off kick-off, kids. Come on today, though, because I'll give it big and all day, and I can't be asked. Even with the draw, we have to go top today. And I believe we will. Come on! It is Bazant, and I want to hear that track. Yes, Bazant. I'm in. It's a mint. It sounds like it's a mint second name. Is that? Gave Leeds lately some advice once, but he didn't ban me. Told him it was boring and to spice it up. Let's go Badgers. Yes, Dan Treeby. What's good? I'm not sure which. I get confused sometimes with Leeds channels. There's that many of them. I don't mean to be awful. I'm not sure which one Leeds lately is off the top of my head. Snowdome here. Did you get to meet Ben? 9 arseholes, maybe 10. He lost to Watson. Eubank Collins, drew with Eubank in a rematch. Joe Calzaghe never lost. I did get to meet Ben, yeah. I played his, when he came into building, it's the second time I've met him, to be fair. I got a signed glove, which I might raffle off, boys, because, not raffle off, but like, I got a signed Nigel Benn glove, was that Destroyer? Not raffle it off, but like I might do like I've been thinking about doing like, because I can get a bit of signed merchandise and stuff, so I don't know whether just to do like I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but I don't know, like a raffle or something for stuff. I don't know. I need to speak to my mate who books all these people because he gets loads of merchandise. So I'm going to speak to him and see what's cracking. But yeah, Calzaghe. I think Calzaghe's a bit of a hype job, me. What's up with Rodon's face? What's that on his face? Shout out to Sean Rooney again, dude, for the super chat. I proper appreciate it. Groin hernia. I hope you're alright, Joe. Truly. Farker the bus. Madness, all the fans calling for Farker. Be careful what you wish for. Agreed, mate. Agreed. Farker the Bus is it. I like that name. That's good. Emma Oliver Collins beat Ben ×2, beat Eubank ×2. Great fights, but the Eubank versus Calzaghe was something raw and special. Yeah, Eubank were done at that point though. I don't know. Calzaghe used to get on my tits a bit, but I quite liked it. You know that Jeff Lacey were a good fight. Hank Wyman, weather don't want another dry pitch. I don't think it'll be dry. Looks like it's they were on about it getting called off potentially. Leeds lately is Max. God, I'm so shit with names, honestly. I will recognise him. You got head injury for Wales. They say I stay out of way me with Peacock Whites. What do you think of Jake Paul as a boxer? Did you watch that, man? Did you watch it with other night? I stayed up for that. Well, I didn't stay up. I got home from work and I still stayed up to some extent, but you know I was in bed. Well, I know everybody's probably watching it in bed, but normally if I really want to watch a fight that's early morning, like I go out with my mates and we sort of make a bit of a night of it, you know, and I come back from work. But I think he's shit. No way, Andy Rowe. Ben was my favourite middleweight. We'll have to auction this glove off then. He were right nice, proper nice. I played his walk-on music. It's like this reggae track, and he found that quite funny. To be fair, when he walked into the building and he like pointed over, he like, "But I'm not fighting." He's quite a serious bloke. That's one thing I'd say about him. I know that sounds ridiculous, but Dan James on return to Swansea as well. I forgot about that. Martin Bazant, we are in, we are on, we are over here. You know it. Nobody do it how he does it. Emmett says, one last boxing question, Jack. Who you got, Fury, Usyk? I'm thinking Fury's going to win it. Then they'll have a third fight. I don't want the third fight, but I really, really, really want Fury to win it. But I just can't be bothered with third fight. The trilogies bore me a bit. I wouldn't even mind if they did a trilogy. You know, if he goes off and fights Joshua, and then comes back for trilogy, or goes off and fights anyone. I just same person after same person it wears on me a bit. Peacock's White, yeah mate, it was so scripted it was unreal. I do think there were a couple of opportunities in it. It's hard to deny that he was sending punching and he does sort of fall short with it. No way, Ming. How's it going, Ming, by the way? Welcome. Was you at that fight? Was brilliant. I love that fight. Obviously, left up Lacey was quite a scary bloke. Everybody thought he was going to put it on him, didn't he? But Dan James's scar on his face, Andy, is horrendous. I feel sorry for that lad. He's my new best mate, it's Dan James. Right, come on now, Leeds. We're off. Strew it, pumping it long. Solomon can't get there. That's first incomplete pass for strike. Sets me up for what you anticipate. Bamford getting some grub down him. Bamford's eating meal deal. Yes, Peacocks, let's go. Hey, was that Eric Ten Hag? Their manager's Eric Ten Hag in disguise. Oh, Solomon. Well, good win there. Come on. 4-on-2 here temporarily. Not anymore. Cut it back, corner ball. Let's go. Yes. Yes, Peacock Lights. Appreciate you, brother. Smash them likes, boys. Smash them likes for boy. Jimmy Savile songs coming out at woodwork already. Love it. Rothwell whips it in. Decent ball. Good win! Oh! James at back post. Stretching there. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of pace on ball. Unlucky. Yes, Ming, my guy. He's at it again. Gifting them memberships out like it's Christmas, my dude. Carl G, welcome to the family. It was hilarious when KG blocked Joe Blackburn. Poor Joe played the victim. I say he got a taste of his own medicine. Hey up! Oh, keeper having a wobble there. Thought Peru going to nick it there. Well done. Fizzled out for them. Come on, Leeds. I'm desperate to sing We Are Top at League. I'm desperate. I thought that were a difficult chance, Craig. Genuinely. We're at full stretch. Ball romp move. James, little flick on Peru. Aronson, put it back in. I couldn't get it out of his feet. It's unlucky. Joe Depp says, can't watch Cagey, so depressing. I think Cagey's the type of guy that would absolutely despise me. Corner ball to them. Yes, Ming. I appreciate you, brother. I owe you a pint, Ming. The amount of memberships you hand out, it's like Santa Claus. You're a legend. Not that that's how you all reach legendary status, by the way, guys, but it's hard to deny. Ball whipped in. It's a decent ball. Good win from Struick, I think. I like this kit. We've got the dark kit on. Ooh. Oh, he's not hitting it from there, is he? Oh, I've missed footy, me. It's crazy when we get back to it. It's fucking missed it. I can't wait for Wednesday, getting back in Selhurst Road and we're top at league. I've not got a problem with him, dude. I couldn't, I'm all for it in the workplace. But I don't think he'll like me. I get that impression. Need to test him out. Testing. The only thing I will say is he used to ban people, didn't he, for saying Bamford. I'll get as many pints as you want, mate. They're on me. 100%. And in fairness, I know obviously they're free, but I'll go to the bar. You still got to bring them over. It's still like serving, isn't it? So it's still, So I'll get them in, lads. I'll get them in. Don't you worry. You get yourself sat down. I'll get these ones are on me. Pump forward all the way through to Mez, silent S. 100. Ball down line, little flick from James. Yeah. Go on, get in up, keeper. He don't want it at all, him. Pony. Behave. Behave, ref. Liner. There well done, Rodon. Comes across. Nice. Oh, lovely stuff, Rodon. Go on, Bogle. Carry it, kidder. That's a foul then, ref. How's that one different, ref? James win it back. Peru out of his feet. Go on now, Solomon. Get at him. One thing he can do is beat a player. He's going to lose it now, said that, but he does beat the man. Oh, brilliant. He can beat a player, can't he, Solomon? That is his game. Evidently, he's a winger, but Tanaka gives away a free kick. He don't agree, but I think it probably is a free kick. Joe Depp, is Rodon good enough for Prem? Yeah. I think he's good enough for us in the Prem. I think it's not a position that we need to desperately look at. I think Struick, Rodon, Ampadu can do a job in there. I mean, I don't like Wobber, but if we are in Prem, you just keep him on you and just think it is what it is. I think it'd be Rodon and Struick. I think they can build it. I actually think Rodon could be better in. I don't know about better in Prem. It's going to be a different. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Andy. This is huge. They're just going to put ball in. Swansea clipping it in. Oh, he's in on goal. It's in 1-0. Might be offside. Oh, fuck me. Shit. 1-0. Decent delivery. We're quite high up on edge at box. Finn says never a free kick in first place. Absolute shite. I don't know if I can put that on my page actually. I'll go with that one. Decent finish like, but he's wide open. Totally on his own. Is it Tanaka that's meant to be following him there, I think? It might be Rodon, it might be Tanaka, I don't know. It's a decent finish, but just set piece. It's just so annoying, is that? But oh! Right, come on then, boys. Let's show you minerals here. They're probably going to sit out there. I'm not sure, Finn, whether I think that's a free kick or not. I think it. Well, in Pope, it's unlucky. I think it probably is a free kick if I'm honest. Let's have a look at this foul here. I don't think he got the ball though. I know. Who's marking him there? Fucking hell! I don't give it. All this stuff does my head in. I don't care about the ref. Fucking hell! It's poor defending, is that? Deal with the bastard cross. International gremlins are back. Emmett says not to worry, there's goals here for us. Come on, Leeds, yes. Rodon lost his man. Keep my mouth shut. What we're saying about one Leeds, I'll leave that to Joe Depp. Right. That's not the start that we're after. He has settled down in Australia, and he's just come over for a few. You're on Simon Jordan podcast and stuff. I think he just comes over to England every now and again. It's second time I've hosted. Well, I didn't host it, but I was fucking Eric Ten Hag's done one over on us here. Come on, Facky lad, come on. Yes, Mark. Switching it up, boy. Solomon beats his man again. He's finally getting a foul. Solomon's first touch is ace. Like, not just his first touch, it's just the way he moves the ball when trying to beat a player. It's just, he does it. Six aside, that bloke's got everybody on toast. Ooh. Clip forward, it's not a bad ball. I hope Byram's onside. Come on, Byram, lad. Decent ball. Yo! Yeah, 1-0 down, Andy, yeah. Yeah, it was brilliant, Ming, wasn't it? Proper, it's most open I've seen him talk as well, Ben. Proper open about all sorts. My man's getting closer to God. No, it's not. No, it's not a bad ball. It's fucking hell. Andy, the peep show. Every time we're in again here, Aronson beats his man out wide. He gets dragged back there into the box. Oh, he's done so well there. Go on, Aronson. He could have gone down there a couple of times. Andy, peep show. Is the best thing ever. Peep Show and Alan Partridge are my all-time favourite series. Peep Show is so funny. So funny. I think Alan Partridge is funnier, but Peep Show as like a sitcom is just... I just think Alan Partridge is probably a better, a longer, thicker character, but Mark and Jez and Super Hans and Dobby and just everybody on that show is just immense. Johnson is... it's good stuff. I know, Andy. Partridge the daddy. He is the Don Corleone, isn't he? He's apparently a right knobhead in real life, though. But... and I have that on quite good authority. Partridge the... game's dying a bit. Fucking hell. We'll keep the white flag flying high. Bogle, central, playing centre attacking mid, which is a weird one. Now he's playing left wing. Solomon driving forward. Byram out wide left. Cuts it back for Solomon. It's nicked off his foot. I don't know where Bogle is here, but he's definitely not right back. He's now left wing. Get back in, mate. This shit does my head in. Centre mid still. Get back in. Honestly, just... yeah, he's still playing centre mid. I don't... we had some... Tanaka's right back. Rodon wins it back. Well done. Now Bogle's finally right back again. Tanaka's centre back now. I understand the filling in for 10 seconds, right? But when the game, there's no need to be that clever about it. Get back in. It happened on first game of the season against Portsmouth. And we ended up getting smoked a couple of times out wide right. It's just stupid. Stupid, man. It's stupid. Solomon breaking away. Go on, Solomon, lad. Get at him. Plenty in box. Come on. Aronson. Edge at box. Cutting down. He's on his own. Well done, Aronson. Well done, lad. Go on. Aronson clips it in. It's not a bad ball. Nobody there. Tanaka on about 50 yards out. Oh, it's gone backwards. Strew it. Rothwell might clip it. He don't mind clipping it. Quality from Rothwell, that. Nice bit. Oh, it's showing. Solomon offside. Yeah, agreed, Craig. Plenty of time, boys. Everybody be calling for Farke's head. Calm down. These things are going to happen. We're going to go 1-0 down. It makes the victory all that much sweeter. And you go top at league. Fucking hell, their championship, they're 24th in the league in terms of goals, 16th in chances created, 24th in the league at shots on target, 21st in league touching opponents' boxes, 1-0 down. Fucking hell. James is in. James is in. Come on, Jamesy. Yes. I squared it. It's in, but I think he's going to be offside. Solomon's bagged. Get up! Well done, Jamesy boy. That's quality. Tap in for Solomon, though. Get up. Have it. Fucking Jamesy boy. Well unselfish there. Yes. Yes, Emma. Agreed, mate. Get in, Jamesy boy. Unselfish there. Well onside, Solomon. Get in! Whew. Disaster averted. We're going top again soon, boys. Well done, Jamesy boy. Quality. I'm not sure who it is that puts ball through, but I think it's Tanaka, but it's a good ball through. Norway goes mad. Yes, Stalks. Boom from Bazant. Get in from Craig. Yes from me. Solomon off the books as well. Solomon's going to get going now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sideways for self. Yes, Bertland. What's good? Dan James. Get in. Peacock Whites. DJ class. Aronson's offside here. Embrace the suck content. It's the best thing ever, is Peep Show. It's too funny. Get in. Only Millwall have won at Swansea this year then, you know. we're winning today now. Solomon loved that, by the way. Not that he wouldn't, you know, you should always love scoring a goal, obviously, but yeah, I think he knows there's a lot on it for him here. It's a big year for him, I keep saying it, but where's he go? If he doesn't perform in Championship, where's he go from here, really? Because he is, in my opinion, a Premier League winger, but to make that, you know, switch over to, you know, contributing 15, 20 goals, that's one thing you've got to give Somerville. He got a lot of goals in Championship last year. Whether or not it transfers over into Prem's a different thing, but Southampton are 2-1 up, Ming. Are you kidding? Premier League might be good this year in terms of like who's going for title. If that's, I mean, obviously that, I know there'll be a long way to go with that, but free kick. I'm not sure I missed that. Would you take him, Mark? Because I'd take him. I think he gets a lot of unnecessary stick. Oh, it's a crazy challenge. That's a crazy challenge on James there. Did he get a booking for that? Crazy challenge. Crazy, baby. Crazy. Good lad, Peacock. I would and all. Good lad, Mark. I would. He started well. I mean, he assisted on first day of the season. Got his goal today. He's just got that injury's just done him. He's obviously very injury prone. Come on now, Rothwell. Decent delivery, our kid. It's a nice little clip. Nobody there. Go on, Solomon, lad. He's just a good player. Whether he can. Oh, Peru in 6-yard box. Dan James cleared off at line. Fuck. He's going to give that his ref. Oh, he hasn't. It's a good passage of play, this, boys. My mate's gone to go play darts in. He's quite a good player, and there's no sky on in pub. He'll be absolutely livid. 2-2, is it me? I told him not to bother going playing though, but he plays in. It's called Super League. He's a really good player. It's a good standard. It looks like it took them to score for us to wake up a bit more. Doing well. I thought we started all right, and then the game did drag a little bit. It's just this league, man. We can create here though. There's plenty for us to go at here. Tanaka again. I don't know if that one's a foul. Solomon, Andy. James set him up. James was really unselfish. He could have gone for shot himself, really. Unselfish of him. Aronson working them back to their dodgy keeper. Just a tap in for Solomon, but he did well to keep himself onside. And nice weighted ball from Jamesy. They're on edge of box here, Swansea. Bogle picks it up, carries it out. Well done, Bogle, lad. Go on, kidder. Well played. Solomon. Get at him, Solomon. James with him. Aronson out wide. James down line. Cuts it back. Solomon again. Oh, I thought we were going to have a pop there. Tanaka, don't hit that. Yeah, I've closed it up. Broke away quite well there. It is a big call, Andy, but that's what my man Farky does. It's worked out thus far. I think they're here to... This is a strange... They're not necessarily... They are going into blocks when we're attacking, but they're not necessarily... I don't know, they're not shooting up shot necessarily. Obviously they are when they're not on ball, but I think they're just desperately trying to slow the game down. Right, taking Sting out again there, getting up by Mez. It's a decent delivery, well done Mez, silent S. It's a good save. Well, not save, but just cleaned up this cross. No, it's easy peasy to be fair, but easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think they've all got the favourites, haven't they, Andy? Who's played that ball? Is it Struick? It might be Struick that's played that ball. Brilliant from James and Solomon, that. Yeah, it's Pascal. Lovely ball. My man Pascal. See, I don't know if he's ever admitted that context talking shit, but you know, James's pace got dissed the other day. Like he's coming back from injury. Like he looked pretty sharp getting through there to me. That is definitely true, me. And James offside. Ming's the man, Andy. It's hard to tell if it's raining or not, but it looks a bit dreary, so I'm presuming it's pissing it down. But because the cameras are very astute, aren't they, nowadays? So it always looks like a decent day, but it does look dreary. Melly bouncing ball here, right peg. Getting that Bogley has been beat there. Meslier picks it up, lovely stuff. Yeah, it's lashing it down. It's just done a close-up on that player's absolutely lashing it down. I agree, Ming. Yes, Peacock White, you're a good lad. Top man. Not like the shop. Oh, Bogle's in here. Bogle, give it Solomon. Just ran a bit ahead of him. Oh, well in Tanaka. We do get bodies forward. It's excellent. Like James setting off all time. I love that. I love that run. Doesn't always go to him, but that run down line. Oh, shite. That run down line just drags defenders away. It must be horrendous. Because you just think, well, I can't not go with him because if he gets put in, he's in on goal here. Oh, what's Tanaka doing here? Tanaka getting involved there. What's that? It is beyond lashing it down. I don't upload to other platforms, Andy. I don't really. I've not done it before, so I don't know. How's your friend JT? Sure, he'll know if he's got dragging out 50,000 in. Bogle, I am wide here. Go on, Jamesy. Dog shit delivery. You're going to get that a bit with James. I actually think his not his decision making, but his final ball and stuff gets over-egged. Ah, fucker. Are you making spelling jokes there, Andy? I thought we were dead set against it. Yeah, as slowed Peacock, 100%. That's what we're saying. Swansea they're not parking bus necessarily. They're happy to be on ball a bit, but just take its sting out of game a little bit. When we were in some sort of when we were in the ascendancy, they're just. I mean, it's just a bit of gameplay in it, I suppose, because they're not looking to give up on out. It's not like a boring like we're just having all ball either. They are sort of within the game. It's just centre backs aren't really playing it. You just take its thing out of game. It's slowed. Yes, the game was slowed. You are right. Oh, that's late on Tanaka as well. That's a booking, is that? I think it's deliberate that. When stuff's deliberate, I think that's a booking. Don't worry about the spelling at Mingli. Andy loves it. Be winding you up. Rothwell in a decent position. Bogle out wide. Clips it in. Cleared. Oh! Peru with every touch in box. For fuck's sake. You got to get them comments in. Spelling. You've done well there though, Peacock. What are you on about? That's perfect. A+. A*. Other than like women, mate. Yeah? Yeah, I get you. Don't worry about how it gets done, mate. In this day of AI, you don't need to worry about it. When teachers used to tell you, do you think you'll be able to walk around with a calculator like in your pocket? Like, I've got more than the calculator, mate. I've got a breadth of knowledge. Like, ask me a question and I can Google it. Willie's excellent balls should keep Willie directly off the cold bench. Oh, I'm very childish. Would like to think Nonto for Aronson straight after the break, but what happened? It'd be nice to get Nonto on. Oh, shite from Peru. This is what people are on about. He's either got like a deaf, beautiful touch, or it's like sledgehammer. For instance, Andy Rowe spelt his own second name wrong. I hope they're in here. They're in here. Big style. It's good. Block that from Rodon. That was dangerous. I need to switch on here. Blazed over at bar. But I need to switch on. I don't need to switch on. They need to switch on. I need to switch on here. You get, you know when you're watching, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I get like lulled in as well. I get lulled into like, the whole thing becomes a bit of a lull, doesn't it? And then you end up being like, I mean, at Ellen Road, particularly, I mean, it's even worse when we're winning. It's like, well, it's not bad when we're winning, obviously, but you just end up just chatting. That's why when everybody's going on about atmosphere and that, it's like, when the atmosphere needs to be there, it's there. When we played, I can't remember who it was, semi-final. We battered them, but I can't remember. That's crazy. Well, in Tanaka. Because I was just going to say, I'll never forget that atmosphere, but I've already forgot who it was. Dan James might be in here, just a second to it. I'm not even looking at comments through that one in semi-final because I just need Norwich. That atmosphere was mental. It's just there's no need necessarily for that atmosphere. There won't be that need on Wednesday for that atmosphere. It's like people can't just be like, you can't just be charged up for no reason. Everybody bangs on about, it's a big tackle from Byron, fucking hell. Everybody bangs on about, Norwich Peacock. Everybody bangs on about Anfield, but then they all say, oh, it's Champions League games where atmosphere's like crazy. Well, why is it not against Burnley? Why is it not meant against, Portsmouth in FA Cup? It's only meant when it's required. The only thing I would say is it's not randomly mint, but it is randomly bad. So like, if the game's not going well, it's 0-0, or like it's not even not going well, but it's just people are it gets hostile a lot. But that's just life, in fairness, isn't it? Bad stuff resonates more with you than good stuff, doesn't it? Sticks with you longer. Somebody upsets you, it lasts longer than it does if somebody loves you. It's just that's why people end up getting banned on YouTube, innit? Filofax. I don't know about Filofax. I'd have to look that. I looked that up at half time on day about Filofax. But I had a pager. My mum used to text me saying tea is ready, and it was only for me that, because it was like home at 5 or you're dead, and it was very, very particular about that. I'm loving it. They haven't parked the bus, have they? They haven't, to be fair. They actually haven't. Nobody do it how he does it, me. Pages were the best, man. And it'd like, and they were so inconsistent as well, weren't they? And you'd have it like tagged to your hip, wouldn't you? Like you were a bit of a legend. Like, oh, just get my pager out. I think my mum's just paged me. What a ridiculous time. I'm glad we're at that. I know everybody says that about their age. I'm glad that I lived, like my mum and dad say they're glad that they lived in the era that they were in and stuff. But I am glad. I feel like we was in like the start of all the technology. We sort of lived through it, so we're not like immune to it. We're not done with it. It's not like I'm not thick on a laptop, but I didn't have one when I was a kid. Do you know what I mean? And PlayStation were coming out and stuff. It's like it was a good. I enjoyed going through the, like, just can you imagine, like, my nieces and that, like, the technology that they're exposed to is mint, because it just is what it is, but, like, the graphics and stuff, like, I mean, not quite at the age of, like, where Tetris was. I mean, I played Tetris, but, there was better games than that, but I just remember PlayStation, like, my brother brought home I can't remember what it was called. It was first like CD one, but it was called like CD-ROM 64 or something. CD. I can't remember what that was called, but I remember him bringing that home. It's madness. It was such a mint time, that. And then all Nintendo Mega Drive and that mint time. Well, we had the blackboards was in the building, Ming, but they were the one in use that. But I'm still of the age where it was just a whiteboard, so it didn't have the creaking crack of the chalk on there. But some of the rooms did. Not all of them were upgraded to whiteboards. And then I remember the digital boards came out where they were like dotting stuff and you could like draw freely on. Commodore 64. Yes, Peacock. Crazy. Crazy. Well, it's probably the first time I've ever agreed with Connor about anything, to be fair, Andy, but there ain't a lot to talk about here. It's just, I can't just talk for the sake of it. We ended up talking about Commodore 64s. I'm not sure it was a Commodore 64 that he brought home, though, but I remember Commodore 64. I'm going to look it up at half time. The black balls are on the desk. Fucking hell, they're in. It's in. He looks like he's scuffed that as well. Oh, he's not. Just threw it there, a bit slack on ball, honestly. Has it taken a little deflection off Bogle? That I don't know. Yeah, it's taken a nick off. Fucking hell. He's hit it really poorly. It's taken a little nick off of Bogle and it's just dragged it away from Mel. Silent S. Fucking hell, right at half time. 7, 8, 9, 30 seconds to go. Aronson getting Roger with ref. Fuck. Joe Depp. Oh shit. Not bad for the lowest scoring team in Championship. Yep. Half time, boys. Fucking hell. Oh my word. Ball locks from Jimmy Sandwiches. Hard to digest. What a time to concede, Joe Depp. I know, mate. It's hard to digest this stuff, honestly. It's like... it's a free kick goal. Whether or not the free kick's a free kick or not, again, I don't even want to go over. I think it's... who cares? Poor defending. I don't know who's left him, whether it's Bogle or whether it's Rodon. Whether it's Tanaka or whether it's Rodon. Somebody's left him. It's a decent finish. Mez can't do all about it. Silent S. Good response from that. Started well. Then a good goal goes in. Good response after that. We actually got the game going a little bit. Game turned to drab. And then that at end there. It's just... Mark Anderson says no good. They have not turned up. Mark Newell, what do we do and who do we blame? Yeah, I don't know. Probably Farker will get blamed first, I reckon. It ref, then Farker, then Mez. Peacock's take it easy, 1C and 10. Emmett says we need to create more, no more tappy tappy. Yeah, I need to read these before I click on them because I don't know if I'll get in trouble for putting that on screen. I don't care about you swearing, by the way, Emmett. Keep them coming in, mate. Peru hasn't had a touch. Well, Peru, look, this is it, isn't it? He was a bit heavy with a few touches, and it's like they're the only touches he's had, and this is why people get sort of raggy about him. But Ramazani and Willie on soon, Jimmy Sandwiches, which again is a brilliant name. I don't think he'll want to bring Ramaz on. He might get 10 minutes. 5 minutes at end, but game will be done by then. Fuck me, this is deep. This makes the winning all the more better, but you know, I don't want to be that guy, but it's getting towards have we got a complex about being top at league? Because fuck. So every time we've had, thought this is now a year and a half now, where every time we've had a chance to sort of run away with league. Yeah, I don't think he'll bring Ramos on too soon, because I think with him coming back from injury, he won't want to rush him, but why would we try and go top? Not in our makeup. Andy Rowe, no clean sheets today, just skid mark defending, as James Toon would say. That all rhymes. My man Bazant, hopefully we be ting Nonto. We're betting on Nonto to turn it around. Do you think we have to wait until 70 minutes? Well, you know, if he's fit, I'll be irritated if Nonto comes on at 70 minutes. Again, I'm not this guy that everybody bangs on about, that Farke needs to make his substitutions earlier, but this is the type of occasion, isn't it? 60 minutes in, bringing Nonto on, who has played every single game pretty much, I would imagine, to my knowledge, of that, if I just had to guess, he started every single game of this season. That might be like 1 or 2 games out. There might be an occasion where he hasn't. Him coming in now off the bench, even now, is not going to make a difference to like the format of the side, is it? There should be one player gets 30 minutes, and then I understand the 75-minute changes, but one player can come in and just freshen it up 30 minutes in. It doesn't need... Do you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be... It doesn't make a difference. No, it doesn't disjoint the side. There's no argument for it. 60 minutes, Nonto has to come on. See what they're saying here. That's a fair point, that, Sean. To be fair, you know, coming back from injury, who's left him there? There's 3 of them. I think it's poor from Tanaka, that, and I know nobody's going to say that in post-match because Tanaka can't do all, but what's Tanaka doing though? What, you know? Two shots, 2 goals. Yeah, that will be right. That Ming, yeah. Mez would have 100% have saved it if it hadn't come off Bogle. That deflection's just nicked it away from him, and it's just taking it away from him. It's a good goal, this, to be fair, James, but really unselfish that. I mean, he's probably a little bit too wide for the shot, but initially when he goes through on goal, it looks as though he's quite wide. But there, the shot's still on, maybe, but it's probably it's the right thing to do, evidently. Hey up, Nicola. What do you reckon? Where's Bob? I can't believe that last goal there. I do think, I know nobody likes me saying it, but Stuart can be clumsy. It's so frustrating for Mez, them ones, like where like the ball's trickling towards him, but he cannot. The deflection's taking it away from him, so he can't get there. Do you know what I mean? It's the nick. He's like, and then because it's slowed down, he has to wait for the ball. It's just taking it away from him. Mez would have saved that, dude. That honestly, I think it's pretty much straight down his throat. I'm not blaming referee, Andy. Don't you worry about me. Bob's been banned. She needs to set up different accounts, Nicola. Oh, for God's sake, Bob. Oh, she's the best. She's the greatest to have ever done it. She really is. It's too funny. Craig Havis, let's have a look here. I don't usually get on the back of players, but as a defender you don't do what he did and twist and turn your back on the ball. Stand your ground and be strong even if you take one for the team. 100% man, yeah. It's a massive flaw in defensive ability, that, innit? I mean, I would be like, but you know, if you're not looking at the ball, you can't control where it goes, can you? You can't control where you're blocking it from. Yes, Ming, Nicola is. Bob Band. Crazy world. Oh, Wendy. Are you there on 21st, Nicola? I've got to go. I'll have to go a bit more steady than I went last time though, because I want to make it's Tyson Fury's boxing at night, so I don't want to go too bonkers. I mean, I want a write-off, but I won't make it. Well, I will make it till 10, 11 o'clock at night, but I won't be able to remember what happened at the fight, and I do want to be able to watch it. So this is Minging, no offence, Ming 59. Yes, Ming. Get yourself back, Wendy. Make a name up. Yeah, something like Wendy. No worries, Nicola. I'm sure we will meet again. Martin Bazant, my man with the best second name in the world, says, still think we'll win this. Come on, lads. I still think it's there. I agree. It's there for taking. They're not particularly shutting up shop in terms of being negative about stuff. And well, to be fair, that's why I got a couple of goals off of us. I don't think shutting up shop. I know everybody bangs on about it, getting men behind ball against us and stuff, and we struggle to break it down. I actually think the way they've gone about it has been the best I've seen. Where it's just like, you don't have to shut up shop, just be rigid. They've been rigid, but when they're on the ball, it's just taking sting out of the game. But we're not particularly, in fairness, not doing much of a high press. They're not really allowing us to do that. So it's a 2-day ban. Well, she's not banned from over here, when Nicola, as you well know. Bob. Oh, I'm thinking of too much. I still think it's there for taking. Come on, boys. She'll be banned from YouTube, Joe. She loves it, does Bob. She's not banned from my channel, that is for sure. Bob's the best lady. Andy Rowe, Jack, I know you can have up to 8 YouTube handles. Have you got any on account that you know that are the same person? I don't know, to be fair. I know you're Andy Rowe, Andy Wrong, so I don't know if you've got 2 different ones, but I've got a few different ones. And they're all under the same guys, same email or whatever. I know you can, but obviously it'll be email that gets banned, but whether or not it'll be banned from, well, now I'm calling Bob a he, but she'll be banned from YouTube, I would imagine. They'll have banned her for a couple of days because she'll have been on. Oh. What's Liverpool score? What we're happening with not that I give a flying monkeys about that, but. Bastards. Free Bob from Mark. Bring Bob back. Get a hashtag going. A dark day for YouTube, says Ming59. See the support you get, Bob. Wendy Bob. Ain't nobody down round here. You'll be back and you'll be back stronger. Stronger than ever. Jack, do you have different rates for your DJ sets? Have you ever dabbled in hospital radio? I don't think I'd be... I think they just pipe it in, don't they, in hospital? But yeah, I do have different rates. Depends if it's residency or not, normally, or if it's my mate. Or both. To go for a slash, Boys and Bob, and now Nicola. Oh shit, I'm typing that in there. Liverpool 1-3-2. Oh, it's Ipswich scum today, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna have to go for a quick lag, guys, but don't be leaving me. Stay with me, get some comments flying in, get this chat rate up, get them likes in, guys. You're all legends, you're all appreciated. But if I don't go for a lag during the second half, I'll be, well, I'll wet my pants. San Miguel gone straight through me. I'm going to run and get another cannon also. BRB is all I can put on here. She thanks you for all the concern. She blames Starmer. Missing Bob already. We're gonna have a moment. While I go to the toilet, we're gonna have 1 minute silence for Bob. And then hashtag bring back Bob. Pray for Bob. We're going to get that front and centre. We're going to turn that off and we're going to go bring back Bob. There we go. Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. We're back, boy. Ladies and gentlemen. We lost a few, but everybody that hung in there, you're all heroes. Oh. Agreed, Jules. Agreed. Shit, we're off there. What's I can do?
Oh my god, they're so tasty, man. Corner ball. Come on. No, it does. It gets. I mean, I like the blue kit, but I agree with the blue against white. Come on, Rothwell. Decent delivery here, kidder. It's a good knock again. Oh, it's awful, that camera angle where you think they wanted her. You know, when it comes out towards you and it looks like it's going the other way. Rothwell can deliver a ball of that, there's no doubt. Nobody denies that. Yeah, I agree, Jules. He's just put me off him again. Come on. Solomon out wide. Lovely stuff, beating his player. It really can beat a player in. It's just the taste that I needed though, Jules, to be honest. Aronson done quite well there. Come on, Leeds. Rothwell on edge up box. Looking sharp, dinks it. Lovely for Bogle. Bogle blazes it over. It's difficult because it's on volley, but he's put his laces, so he just needs to just guide it back across there. It's not a joke, Andy. Bob will have been... should have been silenced. Should have put something on somebody's channel that YouTube can't deal with. Bob says what she thinks. And that's why she's mint. What do you mean? Would you have a toilet in every room? We're in here, but... oh, come on. James... oh. Yes, Peacock. B-Rock beats. It's good for the algorithm, mate. Who are you? It's good for algorithm. It thinks more people are tuning in. Aronson clips it in. Peru wins at a pounce. I keep putting swear words on screen, which I really don't care about, but I know that YouTube are Nazis. Hence Bob's ban. Parker looks fuming. Justice for Bob, go fund me. Do you do music, Jules? Should have told me. James booked. Didn't seek tackle, to be fair. Michael Pearson way off it today all over. Been a weird one, hasn't it? Yeah. He got ball, but not in today's world. I know, Emmett, but it's a different world, isn't it now? It's just a decent tackle, but I know, mate. I'm going to say it now, 53 minutes in. If we win this game, we win league. I think we win league regardless, that's why I'm edging my bets. But if we win this, this is like one of them games where you look back on and go, do you remember when we turned it round? When we just won 2 shots, 2 goals. It's like, fucking hell. Come on, boys. Byron, nice touch. Well done. Aronson. Solomon. It's definitely been a strange one today, says Peacock. What percentage watching Jack have access to watching the game live? I'm just relying on Jack being my eyes and ears. I don't know. Don't know, big lad. Them beef crisps do stink, like. Yes, Michael. Not a red stripe man though. It's mainly because I always have it red hot in, like I go to like a random, like they're always in like Bogle through to James here. James in, Peru in centre. Come on, James here, pick him out. He's in, on goal, get in, get up, get over here, get in, get on, get over here. Get up! Come on now. Get in, you bastards. Dan James yet again. Get in! Come on! Get in! Bogle. Cannot believe they're leaving James. That's the 2nd time now. Get in! He has to win that as a defender. He has to do what he's done. Get in! Come on! Get in! Come on! Yes! Yes! No samples, all analog. Love it, B-Rock. Get in! Oh. All leads that way. All leads that way. All leads that. Oh, he's handballed that. That's a bit of gamesmanship from Byram there, like. Yes, Jules. Good finish. Perfect, wasn't it, Mark? Get up. That's mint from Byram, is that there? I know it was, Joe. Exactly. That will not be added to the 20 goals that you've promised. Accurately promised, I might add. Ball to hand. Definitely.
He had no choice. His arms were, you know, when you jump, just for leverage, isn't it? Just for leverage.
Michael Pearson used to like San Miguel week in Magaluf. Never again. Yeah, it can get you. Love Byram, same here, big lad. It's a pretty good question, that. Signatures normally come down to how many sign, don't it? So it's like, you know, how often people sign them. And obviously demand, innit? So, you know, you'd think the Bremner era and stuff, but ultimately... Like, how many people want that? I can't believe it's a carbon copy of our two goals. They're just leaving James to running behind there. I suppose it's the way they've sort of set up to defend, but... Monto time, Joe Depp, yes. I mean, that, to be honest, that is nail on the head. What's their keeper doing there? Hold on, Rodon. Hold on, Mezet. Peru offside. Does not give it. Now he's played offside. What a bizarre man. I just want to go top of league. That's all I want to do. Jules D. When I see Farker shouting like that, I can only imagine him complaining that his schnitzel is not cooked properly. Is another nearly at the final? Obviously, yes, Mark. Went to Magaluf about 10 years ago with boys. It's a dark place. For all the sunshine, there's darkness there. No, piss funny. I had a right laugh. Stayed in. We got upgraded. It was like a water park in. I can't remember what the main one is. What it's called. Not BMG or something. BNG. Why can't I remember? That's crazy. Really famous nightclub. I think it's shut down now. I think hotel's gone unlocked, but it was mint, that hotel. Like a little water park in the middle of it was this. BCM. That's what it was called. BCM. I died in that club that night though. That's the only thing. Took a few years off my life, I think, in that club. Fresh legs needed, Craig. This is where, you know, rather than this is what's happened the past 2 goals, hasn't it? You know, we score, we've looked good, and then they've dragged game down a little bit again. And like we're going back into that now. So just switch it up and just bring some freshness on. Literally, energy. Oh, well played. Dan James out wide. Well done from Aronson. It's just behind Peru. I felt like he could have done a little bit more, but... At least one of them, Emmett. Oh, Byron. Fucker Schnitzel! Yeah, Emmett. That's what's happened this game for sure. I don't think it's necessarily us. I just think they're just shutting up. They're just taking sting out of the game quite effectively. And Tanaka wins it well there for our second goal there. Brilliant from Bogle and James there. He's so mint, James, when he's running at back line there. Get in. Jules D, I presume that's... We all love Leeds, we all love Leeds, we all love Leeds. "70-minute subs, Jules, I don't know." Hello, by the way. Nonso for Aronson, Joseph for Peru. I don't know whether I'd go Solomon, Nonto, you know. I actually think Aronson's been quite... I think Aronson's been quite aggressive. Again, and it don't need this in against you, MX. I'm on board with what you're saying, but it don't change anything by bringing Nonto on for Solomon. Just do that. You know, it's just a fresher version of what we've got, as opposed to like you're not trying to play Nonto central or all. It's just Dan James getting at his defender again. James has been brilliant today. That is so bad though. That is so bad. Do you know what I'm on about with bringing Nonto? If you bring Nonto on wide here now, it doesn't make a difference. But when you start, like for Aronson, it changes stuff. Then Solomon has to go central, or Nonto has to go. Just keep exactly as we've been going, but just freshen the... It's not like Nonto isn't mint. Nonto's been the starter for the whole season. It's not like... Fucking hell. You'd love it, Jules. Indeed, Emmett. Bring on Bam. I think he's got a goal in him. Wearing his new blue Oyster Tash. "70-minute subs, or as Faki called them, U-boats." What do you mean by that, Mark? Do you agree with me, or do you mean more not like for like? So I know it's not a big difference, but bringing on someone for Aronson makes it somebody's got to be central that hasn't necessarily been central before, or do you mean like for like that is the mix-up? Because I think that mixes it up enough, you see. The like for like. I think bringing on Nonto for Solomon doesn't sabotage what we're doing, doesn't ask any silly, pointless questions, but what he does do is brings on Nonto, who will absolutely be flying when I get, and it doesn't adjust anything. It just gives their right back something else to think about, their centre back something else to think about when he cuts inside. It's just a different player. Byron, out wide. Come on, laddie. It has to be 70 minutes, though. It has to be 70 minutes, or But this is kind of my point, which I keep trying to make. If it gets to 70, or if he waits to 75 and then makes 2 subs, it's too much all at once. Then just do one that doesn't make a difference to the side. It's just freshness. Solomon in here, come on, get at him. Oh, it's not a bad ball. Tried to play it first time. Joseph, apparently. You're going to think I'm just moaning now, but, and I want Joseph on, but... It's... Unless he does Joseph for Aronson, he might do. And then Tanaka. That's a foul, ref. He might go for Aronson with Nonto. So he's doing them both. This is what I mean. I mean, you could argue as long as he goes like for like with both of these. Then if it's Peru and Solomon, then I think fair enough. And the goals by subs, we've got second most in the league, but that most of Peru's goals have come off at bench, so it's slightly misleading that. It is half a yard, Mark. It is there. Can you imagine? As I say, he's a starter, isn't he, Nonto? Starts every game, and then he's coming on after 70 minutes, 60 minutes. Which is when we'd want to make that change. I mean, 70 is not so bad. It's when he gets to 75, 80, you just think he's not even going to get on ball. Peru out wide for Bogle. Go on, Bogle. Bogle looks bang at it recently, past few weeks. He looks like he's got his fitness up. I don't think he was fully fit at the start of the season. Bit scared now, Craig. All frustrated. Oh. They have now sat in. Just clipping it forward. Byron's got loads of it. It must be offside. He's on. Solomon's got 2. We've done it, boys.
So we are top of the league, so we are top of the league. I thought flag were coming up then. Byron looked wildly in front there, didn't he? They've done that. It's been a theme, that, with their wing-backs. Solomon does well to fucking miss that there. Well done, Byron. Lovely touch from Byron there. Lovely little ball. Solomon, he doesn't half lift that though. Must have had his heart in his mouth when he first hit that. Yes. Yes, Emmett. Yeah, so it's Peru for Joseph, I don't mind it. And then Solomon for Nonto, by the looks of it. Two goals for Solomon, regardless of tapping or not. Excellent. Never won, mate. Never a bit of worry, was there, in us? Mark Newell. Check the table here. I'm going to have to have a quick little glance at table. Fucking top at league, boy! We're Leeds United. We're top of the league. It's been a blockbuster. It's not done yet, though, as we've learnt, but... Oh, Rodon. I'm glad he's not pulled Aronson off, to be honest, because I think Aronson's been really good. Oh, Bogle's on one. Oh, Bogle's on one. That is excellent. Nah, he's fouled him, but Bogle's on one now. But we're really seeing best of Bogle now. I honestly don't think Bogle will fit when he got here. He's on that third paw hype driving forward there, it's ace. Yes, Peacock. Mad Gav would be in the zone here, Jules. 5-2 from Mark Newell. Yeah, it's because he talks out of his arse, dude. There's only a few people saying Solomon has to go back to Spurs in January. What is the point in that? It's this thing. It's just literally people go on about clickbait. That is the definition of clickbait. Just it's nonsense talk. It's like, oh yeah, Solomon back to Tottenham in January. Like, why? What for who? Who are we bringing in replacement of him then? Or do you just can he not be at the club? It's honestly, he's a ball bag, that bloke. Nobody with any. But then again, you know, nobody then call it out for what it is. Nobody will say like, oh, do you remember him getting 2 goals today or playing really quite well? Having come back from an injury, like, you know, definitely looks like a bit of a player. But nobody will call him out for it, so it just becomes like, oh, don't matter what I said 2 weeks ago. He'll just say, and do you know what? Solomon was brilliant today. Solomon was brilliant today because everything I say is really serious. And I talk like this because it makes me a lot more serious. And that's why I talk like this, because I'm very serious. And I break it up, and sometimes I talk quickly, and then sometimes I slow it down because I'm very serious. Okay. Tit. Never late on a Monday, Andy, lad. I know, Bazant. He wanted him out, and then he said that he saw Marsh or something, and he was like, I'd run through walls for this manager. Like, what are you talking about? We had the absolute man, and now you're on about you wanted rid of him, and now you're on about running through walls for Jesse Marsh. But yet again, nobody calls him out for it. It just gets forgotten, and all his little fanboys just go, oh, well, don't matter, does it? Like, no, do you not remember that outrageous comment? It'd be a meme, that, if anybody actually give a shit. He's very deliberate. He's far too emotional for my liking. I hate emotional men, though. It's honestly, it's just control your emotions, man. Wobber coming on in Gilly Voggy. I don't think it's a bad thing bringing Wobber on for 10 minutes. Let's have a look. I've not seen it, Joe. What has he scored again? I like to Voggy. I like to Voggy. Oh my word! I thought that might have been on ball from Rothwell there, but. I think Aronson's been excellent today. It's a late challenge. Yeah, it's crazy, Joe. It really is. What a signing that was.
Best team in the league, mate. Byram off Wobber. Must be going left back, our kid. Rothwell coming off. Well done, Rothwell, lad. Wow. Fucking hell, how many subs? Every man and his dog getting changed here. Can you imagine being from Brazil being called Ronald, but not Ronald? Ronald, so it's like not quite Ronaldo, but just Ronald. If it were Ronald, it'd be alright, but Ronald. Wibbling wobbling Weber. I think it's been. I think Bogle's been mint going forward. Tanaka's been good. James has definitely been good. Yeah, I'm off on Joe's after Joe. Joe, I'm off on Joe's after Joe. Yeah. Layering out wide here. Clip ball in. He's at back post. He's blazed it over at bar. We've got away with one there, boys. Okay, now this has been quite the game. Best team in the league, though, thus far. Ronaldo don't. Yes, Emmett, love to hear it. It'd be nice when it just sort of shuts up. Not only shuts up shop, it also. James is in here if he can get there. Has he got there? No. I don't know what any of that means, Andy. Boys and Bob. Thank you for joining me, Craig. It's much appreciated, brother. Truly. Ain't nobody do it how he does it. Oh, well, he was desperate for a foul there, that lad. Meslier, it's easy save, really, that save he has to make there. Thank you very much, Peacocks Whites. Good man. James, man at match. Yeah, I'd probably go with that. Now then, we just need to hold on. Ming59 sending it in. The man, the myth, the legend. Has to make that save though, that's bread and butter. And beef crisps are all over my fingers. Beefy. Beefy fingers, beefy. Yeah, so do I, Emmett. I'm just watching, like, it's just on. I'm just looking at it. I'm not even like, because we've sort of sat in here really. Fucking hell. What a game this has been. Genuinely, what a mental game this has been. Brilliant delivery that, to be fair to him. Six minutes. We win league if we win today. Fucking hell. What a mental moment that is. They have adult ball. I didn't like that last. Go on, Nonny, get at him. Come on. Go on. Go on, Tanaka. Oh, get there, Aronson. Please get there. James. Oh my God, Nonto's in. He's offside, though. He's offside. Get in! Oh my God. What a game. What a game this has been. Whenever I think they're offside, I can't celebrate. Yes. Oh my word. Nonto off the bench, get in. Oh my God, what a game. What a mental game. Do you know, I knew when Nonto picked up ball there, I knew we were going to score. Yeah, it's a fair point at minute, Joe, to be fair. I knew when Nonto picked ball up here, I knew we were going to score here. I don't know what that was. I don't know why that was. James does really well here. Oh, no, he's onside easily. Liner's got it well. I thought he were offside. Get in! Get in. Well done, Nonny lad. That's my man, Nonto. Get in. Too much. Yes, Craig, love it. You did indeed, Jules. We have to go back and find it. Let's not sit behind the ball now. Let's keep the ball. What a game. Oh, Joseph! Tap it in, Joseph, kid! Oh, give it him, give it him! Get on with it! Joseph! Messing around, man. Keep her offline there. Just give it him. Well done, Monto. Get it in! Leeds are falling apart again. What a game. Yes, Emmett. Yes, he is. Well done, Jamesy boy. I'd give James man up match for me today, to be fair. I cannot believe this game. That goal, I just thought, here we go. Just, here we go again. Like, I'm going to have to deal with it all week. Just a draw, mental game, doesn't really matter. But no. Different idea and plan. Top at league again. Say we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Best team in league. Possibly, to be fair, just on the basis of that last bit of Tanaka there, just he sort of started that setup there. Schmidt's not on bench, Joe. He's injured. He's had an hernia, hasn't he? So, but he might be back. He might be back on bench. Woo, he might be back on bench midweek into next week, maybe. Oh no way! Fucking hell! I thought they might have been in then. But I just saw Wobber's posture. What a mental game! What a mental game! I agree, Andy. It was nice for him to chip in. Oh my word, this is insane. We need to get a foot on ball here. 5 seconds left. Just hang in there. Well done, Wobber. Well done, Nonto. Oh, well done, Willie. Oh, why has he played that? Crazy result, this. Crazy game, this. "30 seconds overtime. He's whipped it in again. Oh my word, is it time for corner? Oh, he's give a goal kick. I think we've done it, boys. Rodon's banged his head here. That must be Matt, he's got, is it? Is that on his mark? It's not finished over here yet, but I'm presuming now everybody's weighing in that it's done, is it? There we go, we're done. Done over here as well. My word. Nonto got his eyes closed. I think Nonto's not been 100% going into the game, to be honest. Say we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
Say we are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. Yes, thank you, Mark. Cheers for tuning in, brother. Get up. Regardless of the madness of the game, that is a mint result. I know nobody's denying that. Like, just in terms of, you know, getting that game won is huge. Having that back fire, having that comeback ability where it's just like, you know, nothing's ever shaken us down. And in all honesty, we were never, I know it's easy in hindsight, we were never actually out of that game. It was never like everybody, even in the chat, was saying when we went one, it's like the game's still here for taking. And even 2-1 down before half time, there were no panic involved. Once we'd gone in front, I didn't anticipate that the equalising goal had come in, to be honest. Decent, brilliant delivery. A nice finish. They just got, I mean, they played well, didn't they? You know, it's crushing for them, but sensational for us. There will be a re-upload on here. I've got a short that is me dancing to being top at the league. It's like, shall be re-uploading because we are top of the league. Crazy result that. I'm so happy with that. Showed out and resilience. Let's kick on. That's exactly what I'm saying. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Literally, like just digging in them moments and like actually finding them moments, which you know we've not. So like the pot, you know, as we're going on into game, as we're going on into year now into season, it's like. Aronson misses that big chance against Portsmouth. That's like this game now as we're starting to get going. Sunderland, you know, with scoring last minute, they scoring it last second with a big Meslier sound error. It's like now is this season starting to take shape a little bit where, you know, it doesn't really matter what happens to us. We sort of, if we're destined to win these games, we're coming for these games. Which I do honestly think it makes a difference as you start to pick up some pace. This is a huge confidence booster. It's like not just confidence-wise, but just in general. You know, this game needed to be won, and it has been won. It doesn't really matter how it's been won. I actually think, no, I take that back. It does matter how it's been won. I think it's better to win the game like this than it is just. I don't always think a 4-0 win, as mint as them games are, and it's just like, you know, you're just battering teams. It's not always the best way to go about it. In terms of like the next game, because then we'll go into a next game. We sort of beat Sheffield United really easily, and then. Can't remember the game after, but I'm not sure whether we drew or whether we lost. Let me have a quick look. But it's not always. I don't always think just running away with the game is necessarily good for. I think it breeds a little bit of laziness. Oh, to be fair, no, that's not. So we beat Plymouth 3-0, and then we get beat 1-0 to Millwall. Do you know what I mean? We've gone on a decent run before that, having said that, but it's just, you know, it's. This is huge. I actually think this is huge to the rest of our season. I honestly do. Oh. Statement of intent agreed, Jules. That's where I'm living. At my first live with you, Jack. You're back. You're brilliant on the live. I won't be banned for saying let's go Trump. You'll never get banned for saying that, big lad. Brilliant afternoon. Always great when we win 3-4. Cheers for joining me, dude. I appreciate you. And definitely nobody gets banned over here. Don't worry about that. Definitely not about it. If you're gonna talk about politics on here, I just probably won't respond. Like, you know, you can say let's go Trump because I think, you know, you can say whatever you want on here. I couldn't give a monkeys. A good tough win, says A Storks from Norway. That is what I'm talking about. We're top at league. They're 14th in league now, but you know they'll finish sort of 8th to 14th. They'll be in mid-table somewhere. It's a good result. Peacock White says we can't slack off now. That's kind of what I'm saying with the just in general, like, you know, winning that game 4-0. I think breeds a little bit of inconsistency. Really, I think it's like, let's not mess around. I think they'll get to training, like, you know, I don't know. They'll have a light session tomorrow and then a training session on Tuesday. Before game on Wednesday, but it'll be very much like, we can't be messing about type of thing, you know, that we haven't got this won. It's like, you know, Swansea came and brought it with a difficult game. Keeps us focused, Mark. That's what I'm saying, yeah, man, 100%. It's, you know, a big game and huge. I don't think it's just a conference thing. I think it's like a huge boost, isn't it? It's just It's not the best way to win a game because you don't want to be winning every single game like that, do you? Of that, there's no doubt. You know, we can't go through that every single time. That isn't good either. Although I would argue to some extent. I mean, I don't think we have to go down this line. No, it were 4-3, Andy. They scored in last minute, and then we went up straight up the other end and scored. Ipswich did this, didn't they? Where they were constantly getting last minute winners and stuff, and maybe you can ride it out for a season. I don't want to do that, and I don't think we have to do that. I don't think it's necessary that we do that, but my man Ming straight in. That's all he's thinking about, getting some members in. Appreciate every which one here. Top at table, third at season gone. Perfect time. Well, the perfect time to be top is when 3/3 of the season's done, but this is a defining moment. Next milestone, Xmas or game 23, 100% Joe. I think we can actually, this week, I believe we can pull away. I think Sunderland and Sheffield will slip again if we get 6 more points this week. Wednesday, Saturday, I think we can. There can be some daylight between us. Is JT on Just Joe? I don't know. Andy, I would imagine he probably is, to be fair. But I'm heading on over there myself in a minute. So, but I'm busting for a slash. So, but I'm gonna. I'll do a video after Joe's as well. I'll upload that. So, just like a little bit of a breakdown of what's been going on, what's been popping off, what we've watched. Need to watch highlights for that. I don't know about anybody else because that was wild, wasn't it? So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks everybody that tuned in. I appreciate you, honestly I do, as you know. But what a result. It's going to take some digesting, is that. I'll see you on Just Joe's if you're off over there. If not, I'm going to upload a video straight after Just Joe's. So 6:30 there'll be a video. So if you tune into that, share it to your mates. I appreciate you. Take it easy, everybody. And cheers, Peacock Lights. Cheers for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, let's have it. Top at league. Cheers, Mark. Take it easy. Cheers, Andy. Cheers, Joe. Cheers, Ming. Storks, Peacock Whites, Jules, Dan Treby, Craig, Jimmy, all here. Legends. Trey, no way, what are you saying, dude? Yes, my dude. Trey dropping in. That is crazy. What a ledge. I didn't even know you had me over here, Trey. That is wild. But I've got to go because I'm off on Just Jaws. Follow Trey. Seriously. Trey is a rapping genius. He loves it. He's a legend. But take it easy, everybody. I'll speak to you all soon. In a bit.